Come on, let's at least get double figures. Don't let me be a I'm not very good at this. And this is still on easy mode, isn't it? Yep, look at it right up there, easy. And I couldn't even get double figures. But the game's so patronising it's gonna carry on anyway, as if I'd actually done well. You know, I've played Finding Nemo's 3DS game, and that was honestly really hard. And if you failed that, it would make you try the game again. And like, most of the game was easy, but there was this one mini game I'll put on screen where it was basically Star Fox, but instead you were playing as like a bird with fish in your mouth. And you had to fly through hoops, a bit Superman 64-ish. And it was really strict with the timing. But I beat it, and then I beat the game. But that was a children's 3DS game that actually made you work for your victories. But here the fat controller is getting cross. Mostly because he knows that I'm not very good at this, but I tell you what I can do. I can match pictures of trains. So let's do it. Let's match the pictures. Touch the tunnels to find the matching pairs. It's hide and peek. Yeah, it's one of these. Oh no! Oh gosh, this is... Oh, never mind. They are colour coordinated. I couldn't actually tell that the black one had the body of a train because it was just floating on the black background the way it looked to me. So I thought it was just going to be their faces alone that we had to match. But no, it's easier than that. I'm going to beat this. Clicked on the... We all knew it was... Oh, there's two brown ones, I see. Oh, I've done it now! Ah, I can hide and peek. 32 seconds. That's it for the game. I'm back on track. I'm good at Thomas and Friends steaming through Sodor now. And I can play it in free mode as if it wasn't unlocked to begin with. But now we're being introduced to the new most important character of the game, the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. Might this game have something to do with matching boxes? They would like to go for a trip around the island, so the fat controller has asked Thomas to take them, where he can seek his revenge for ever gaining the nickname of Fat Controller, which is quite insulting, to be honest. In all of the excitement, the track has been switched around and needs putting back in the right order. Ah, this is the other game that I saw a promotional image of on Amazon. Yeah, that's where I got the game from. Such a shock. Can't blame me. I went into game when I first found out about this game. Like, I'd never seen it before. I just went into my local game and there was Thomas and Friends steaming through Sodor for $29.99. And I thought, maybe that could be my next mini LP. So Amy Rancudia just went on Amazon and bought it for me for 15 quid. So if you are somehow a parent who wants to buy this game for their child and you're still watching me play this game, yeah, you know where to buy it from. But well, don't tell me that's it. That was it. I don't even get a second round. That's it. Right, £15. I'll tell you right now, parents. It's not worth that amount of money. Your child will be done with this game in an hour. Because it doesn't even matter if they're bad at it. Because even if they fail, the game will still just let them carry on with it anyway. And then they'll have all of the 8 games played and the story mode will be complete in about 20 minutes. That's like shorter than an actual episode of Thomas and Friends. But they're very impressed with how tidy everything is and want to thank the trains for all their hard work. The trains are back at Tidmouth Sheds, so the Fat Controller asked Harold the helicopter to fly them there. You know that Postman Pat's got a helicopter now, in Postman Pat's special delivery service. And of course a movie with Ronan Keating in it. I completely admit I saw Postman Pat the movie at the cinema, and I watched it afterwards on Netflix for a second time. It wasn't that bad in all honesty. But along the way, the Duke and Duchess want to collect some shiny gold medals to give the hard-working engines. Help Harold avoid the obstacles during the flight so the Duke and Duchess can collect as many medals as possible. Oh no guys, it's the second to last game, the LP's gonna be over. Dodge the clouds and trees while collecting the medals. Is this gonna be like that Finding Nemo game I mentioned? Okay, it's from a side-on perspective, so slightly different. Right, those are the... Oh, I hit a cloud on the way up to the medals! Genkai no Kaimasu. Limits are meant to be broken. Oh gosh! Wow, the difficulty is ramped up again. This game's so inconsistent. I mean, it lets you win even if you fail, so of course this is still the easiest game on the planet, but some of these mini-games are harder than others. Actually kind of reminds me of a game from Thunderbirds for the Game Boy Color, which I certainly did not own as a child. I didn't actually get my own Nintendo DS until I was in year 5, and that was my first games console. Didn't even get into Pokemon until I was in year 7. Like, I completely missed the period of time where Pokemon was cool. I used to be a kid who hated Pokemon because it was cool, and I went out of my way to like things that weren't cool, such as Robot Wars, and then by the time everyone had gone off Pokemon, I got into it and realised how good it was. And now here I am at 19 years of age playing Thomas and Friends steaming through Sodor. To be honest, I could see myself playing this game until I fail it because it's pretty challenging. I've realised now that you don't have to get all the medals. It'll get you a better high score obviously, but if it looks like a cloud's gonna hit you, then just don't go for the medals. If somehow you're using this as a walkthrough, just value the principle of not collecting a medal. It's like how in Undertale, sometimes with all the sparing business, it's easy to forget that you can actually just run from a fight, flee, but you can. Anyway, that's enough about Under Me. If you wanted to see me talk about Undertale, there's a Challengers Approaching countdown for that. Right now, it's Thomas and Friends, and I haven't gotten hit for a while. This is starting to remind me of Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3, the Flappy Bird bit actually, but much, much easier. Okay, let's try and get 100, and if I still haven't taken another hit by then, I guess I'll just crash into a tree. Oh, I've crashed! The background here is actually reminding me of Postman Pat. That would never fail. That would always remind you how green the land it's set in. I mean, it's set in a place called Greenland. Of course it's gonna show you loads of shots of green hills. It was a green hill zone, you could say. There we go, I got 100, and now I'll just fly into a cloud, which would not disrupt Harold the Helicopter's path at all, to be honest, but oh well, great teamwork. The Duke and Duchess have given their engines their medals, and the Fat Controller is very proud. It's time for the Duke and Duchess to leave, and the engines would like to whistle them a farewell tune. Right, so it's like the musical section of Pokemon Channel. That's still the best Let's Play I've ever done. This is somehow not going to be a contender. Okay, I have to hit them in order, I guess. 1, 2... Oh, no! If it says 3, I have to hit it 3 times. Did I just hear that whistle? I was horrendously out of tune. I'll go silent for a bit. If I was being sung this song as a thank you, I wouldn't feel that honoured, to be honest, because it's so poorly tuned. It's like worse than me trying to sing I can't believe I just did that on the day that Britain's Got Talent starts airing, and they bloody didn't send me through to the televised rounds. I was singing so well. Fantastic work. The Duke and Duchess are very impressed and thank all the engines for a really lovely day. The whole way through this video I've been impersonating the Thomas the Tank Engine narrator as I remember him, So I'll play another one of his lines right into the microphone to see how I compare. Never mind, there's no more lines of dialogue in the game. That's the whole story mode. I've just completed a game. It's like the last game I just completed was Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And now, look at the quality of the game I've next completed. I'm playing some more Troublesome Track. That was fun, even if it was just 12 seconds long. This one's actually harder. Can I trial, like, hard difficulty? Because I know there is one. I'm sure of it there. That was presumably easy mode. Let's try and put it in a higher difficulty setting to show what this game's truly made of. That was not my new high score. Okay, how do I change the difficulty? I think I need to go into options. So the whole time I could have been doing the story mode on hard, and so that's why the game's so quiet. I was thinking, aren't most 3DS games, although the 2DS doesn't have the greatest quality, but it's at least a little louder than this normally. But there we go, now I've messed up my audio balancing and I've made it slightly louder. Let's watch the credits and then close off this Let's Play with a hard mode playthrough of what's clearly the best game, Troublesome Tracks, even though it's over in less than a quarter of a minute. Would I recommend this game to children? I mean, if I was a child that received this game, I'd probably be quite happy, and I guess I'd enjoy playing it once for half an hour. But gosh, it's not worth money, not any more than a $5. But it'll stay in my 3DS collection forever. The credits are already over. That shows how many people were working on this. Next time, let's play Horrid Henry for the 3DS game. That's not a serious promise. Right, free play mode. Troublesome Tracks. Or maybe I should show this one in hard mode. Okay, so I'll do my goodbyes over hard mode, ready to roll. It is gonna— Bloody hell! Oh my word! Are you serious? Ah! I've been Tale of the Toaster. This has been Let's Play Thomas and Friends, steaming through Sodor. Maybe next time if I play an actual Steam game it'll be a little better. But next actual Let's Play shall be revealed in an update video coming out in the next few days. So, thanks for watching. I'll let you get back on with your day now. But before I do, can I legit fail this? Yes. Yes, I can. Goodbye. Oh, super hardcore red background.